Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Hannah Olson and welcome to my little corner of YouTube. I live in Minnesota with my husband Bjorn and our 3 children, Sophie, Soren, and Svea. I'm a homeschooling mom. I used to be an elementary teacher and now I stay at home with our kids, and I also love sharing about all things motherhood, homemaking, and homeschooling. Today we're sharing gift ideas for a 4-year-old boy. Now our son Soren is almost 4. I bet by the time I even get this video up, he will probably be 4 already. So we're going to just go with that. Ideas for a 4-year-old boy, and these are items that are tried and true that our family already owns and loves. I love sharing things like that with you. I hope this helps you a lot in terms of brainstorming for maybe birthday gifts for a 4-year-old, but also Christmas gift ideas, because we are getting to that time of year. Of course, these gift ideas don't have to be solely for a 4-year-old boy. They would be fine for a 3-year-old boy, 5-year-old boy. You can really determine that yourself, but I just wanted to give you some ideas about what is tried and true in our family, and I hope it helps you. So let's jump in. I'm excited to share these with you. All right, this first gift idea is a membership-based gift idea, or an experience type of gift idea, and that is a zoo membership. That's specifically what our family has, and we have loved it over the years. We got it, I think, from my sister-in-law as well as my mom at different points, like in different years. We have a membership at the Minnesota Zoo, and it's so fun to be able to go to the zoo whenever we want without feeling obligated to stay for a long amount of time if a child just needs to go home, or if we're tired, or we've seen all we want to see that day, and then we can come back another day. So we love membership gifts. Of course, there are science museums and children's museums that you can get a membership to, but we specifically have loved our zoo membership. So definitely keep that in mind for a preschool aged boy. This next gift idea is a really fun one and simple too. You can put it in a stocking. We call it dino eggs in our family. I think that's just what anyone would call it. It's these little chalk or hard plaster eggs, and inside, once you scrape away the outside, you will find a plastic dinosaur toy, and the kids find this so fun. It's so fun for them to pretend to be a paleontologist. So we've got a hard little plastic stick, and it has a brush on one end so they can really scrape away at it until they discover what dinosaur is inside. It does have a little bit of a mess to it, and I like to have the kids do it on a cookie sheet or over a pan. And either way though, the chalk actually cleans up pretty easily, and it's been a really fun gift idea that the kids have gotten for their birthday parties, and we love it. I love it as a Christmas idea as well. I can't do a gift guide without mentioning the Yoto player. We love our Yoto players in this family so much. We have 2 now. I have an entire dedicated video all about Yoto players on my YouTube channel here, which I can link below, and I have a blog post in case you would prefer to read out a blog post. But we love our Yoto players. This is the mini size. They have a large size or regular, and this is the mini. We have not regretted getting the mini size ever at all whatsoever. So I highly recommend a mini Yoto player if you're shopping for a preschool age or 4-year-old boy. I think it helps increase attention spans because they're listening to audiobooks without watching flashing things on a screen. There's usually a little graphic, but it doesn't really move around or do anything. It just kind of signals a different chapter or a different story. The Yoto player is so easy for Soren, our son, to use. We waited until we determined he was ready for a mini Yoto player of his own. At first we just shared one Yoto player with the 2 older kids. This is the 5-minute Paw Patrol Stories collection, and your child just slides the card in and it'll start to play, and there's only 2 main knobs on these mini Yoto players, which just change the volume and kind of start and stop if you click it, and then you can use the button on the side as well. So we've got volume, starting and stopping, and selecting chapters or different stories. It's so easy to use. It is wonderful. We love these for road trips, but we especially use them for quiet time. So now every day Soren listens to stories on his Yoto player during quiet time. If you do go ahead with the Yoto player idea, I have a link down below that can save you 10% off of your order of, I think it's $60 or $70, but whatever it is, it's like the cost of a mini Yoto player. I would also recommend getting vibrating headphones. I don't have the cord attached to this one, but these do have a cord. And this is a nice brand of headphones. I'll link it down below because I can't really pronounce it. It's like Zinio. But we like these because they kind of block sound for the kids, and it just helps them listen to their story better when they're in the car or something. And they're not really cheaply made, so they don't slip all off of their heads all the time. We don't have them listen to the Yoto players on headphones a lot, but maybe if they're in a main living space with the rest of the family and they want to listen to a story, they would pop headphones on. But I just wanted to mention these if you go the Yoto player route this Christmas time. A couple more things to mention about the Yoto player that we like. This is a credit card holder. It's pretty cheap on Amazon, and we use it to store all of our Yoto cards. I have some cards missing right now, but I can show you. We just slide the cards into the slots here, and it's a really great way to keep all the cards together, or when you are traveling and you want all the cards stored in an easy, nice way. And I also have this pretty hard Yoto case, and it is not hard plastic, but it protects the Yoto player enough if someone were to step on it or to drop it. It has a nice foam insert here that allows your child to slide their Yoto player in for storage, and place for the charger cord. And these slots here actually also hold, I think, up to 30 cards, but we just store our cards in a different way. So this is a really nice little case to have as well. I do want to mention that you do not need to buy tons and tons and tons of Yoto cards. Now, if you love stories and books and you want to collect them, kind of like we do, that's fine, but you just know that your child probably will listen to some of their favorite stories again and again, and so it's still definitely worth it to get a Yoto player, and then for them to have some classic literature or things like Paw Patrol stories or all sorts of favorite stories like Frog and Toad on their Yoto player, because it just helps again with their attention span and auditory skills, and it's just a wonderful way to introduce them to good books. So definitely consider looking into a Yoto player for a Christmas gift idea for a 4-year-old boy. I feel like age 4 or maybe 3.5 to 4 is a really good starting age for a kid getting their own mini Yoto player. Another fun gift idea is something called Warmies. Warmies are a stuffed animal that you can heat up in the microwave, and they're very comforting and soothing for a child. We like to use them when it's a cold winter night to keep the kids all cuddly in bed, but it's not necessary every single night. And it can also be great if your child has a sore muscle or a growing pain or a stomach ache. So it's really sweet to have all these different stuffed animal choices that you can actually heat up in your microwave. Sophie, our oldest child, has a white snow leopard, and Soren has a Highland cow, and Svea has, I think she's getting a hand-me-down green frog. So we have loved Warmies in our family, and I think they are a perfect Christmas gift idea. Another gift idea for a 4-year-old boy is, I have this listed on my phone. It is called an Adventure Force Bobcat 5-piece construction play set. Adventure Force. And I just grabbed the Bobcat real quickly to show you. It's very realistic looking, which is very fun. You can see the arm is very flexible and it moves all over. It also comes with a construction worker who sits in it, and I think he has a hat, and there might be some cones or something that comes with it too. I will link this down below so you can kind of see what the whole set is like. It's a nice Christmas gift because it doesn't involve all sorts of pieces, like a ton of pieces, but it's perfect for imaginative play, especially for a 4-year-old boy. I feel like I've mentioned these in my screen-free gift ideas video and all sorts of other videos, but Magnetiles are a perfect gift idea. It doesn't have to be the brand Magnetiles. We have just built up our collection over time after I found some on sale for like Amazon Prime Days or something. We love our Magnetiles so much. They have all sorts of shapes, and there are Picasso tiles and other magnet tiles out there. I think they are perfect for a 4-year-old boy. They are used every single day, so many times a day in our house, and Soren has used them ever since he was maybe 1. Now, if the child you're shopping for already has magnet tiles or Magnetiles, I would recommend getting an add-on kit like this one, which has 2 cars, like these car bases, for under $15. And it's a game changer because now suddenly the little boy can create all sorts of cranes, and there is a crane that you can also get, but cranes and combines and trucks and tractors, anything they want to do, trains. So I think getting an add-on set, even if they might already have something like this, I feel like you can never go wrong with a couple more bases for cars for those magnet tiles. We love Jerry Pallotta books in our family. We have multiple Jerry Pallotta books. He writes really great alphabet books, and this one is the construction alphabet book, which I think is perfect for a 4-year-old boy. Soren has loved this one. It just goes into all sorts of construction trucks and what they do, and it follows the alphabet, of course, because it's one of his alphabet books. So this is a fun one to add onto your child's Christmas gift pile or gift list this year. I know not everyone likes receiving clothing for Christmas, but I still wanted to mention these are Burt's Bees pajamas, and I feel like they're so soft, first of all, but I feel like they have the most fun patterns and designs. This one is dinosaurs and volcanoes, which is extra fun for a 4-year-old boy. I like to get the kids long sleeve, long pants ones for the colder months, and then short sleeves and shorts pajama sets for summer. This brand of pajamas you can find on Amazon as well as on the Burt's Bees website. I wanted to add Schleich animals, that's what we call them in our family, Schleich animals, to this gift guide because Soren absolutely loves all of our hard animal toys. These are so lifelike. That's what I love about the Schleich brand of animals. And we have a lot of farm animals, but also some unicorns, and they have been a lot of fun for us in our make-believe play, and Soren loves to build things out of Magnetiles for these animals too. So these would be fun as not only a stocking stuffer, but maybe something you could place on unwrapped on top of a present, tied up with a ribbon. They can be a little bit more pricey, so we like to add on just a couple Schleich animals at a time, and we've built up our collection over the years that way. I love these drawing tablets. I feel like they are such a fun non-screen activity. It looks like a screen, but it's more of like a magnadoodle, magnetic kind of way to draw things, and then your child can use the special pen to write, and then they just click the button and the whole thing erases. These are perfect for a quiet activity to do during church or even at a restaurant or in the car too. I love bringing these in the car because then you don't have crayons melting or markers or other things marking up stuff in the car. So we've loved these drawing boards for a long time. I think they are a perfect gift idea for a 4-year-old or preschool aged boy. This next one is a fun one. It is a knight's armor set. Soren just received this recently and he is so thrilled with it. He's been wanting one for a long time. And this is the shield, of course, and the sword, but we also have a breastplate and helmet and several other little pieces. I think it is the perfect gift idea for a 4-year-old boy, especially when they are wanting to do strong, brave things and pretend like they're protecting and going on adventures and slaying dragons, of course. So this one I think was from Amazon, but I will link it down below for you. Kind of along the same lines is what Soren calls his army guy uniform, and it comes with a hat, pants, and the jacket, long sleeve jacket. It is so cute. Bjorn, my husband, wrote Olsen on the back for Soren, so he felt like it was more legitimate. My husband's in the Army Reserve, so this was extra fun for Soren to really feel like he was being daddy. And he loves to put this on randomly all the time, and it's a really fun one. So I will link this down below too if you have a little guy you're shopping for who really likes army stuff or pretending he's a soldier. We love sticker books in this family, and Brain Games is a really great sticker books brand. This one is called Sticker by Letter. So they have sticker by number, and that sometimes increases in difficulty as the book goes on, sometimes not, so you'll have to kind of look through those. But Sticker by Letter is perfect for a 4-year-old or for a preschooler because they are usually able to at least match the letter O to the letter O or the letter L to the letter L. And I'll show you a little peek inside if I can find one that hasn't been done all the way. So we've got all these little sections that have a letter in them, and then your child just places the appropriate matching sticker on there. So we've really enjoyed these Sticker by Letter books, especially when our kids are getting used to doing sticker books. If you've heard of Frog and Toad, which chances are you probably have, these are such funny, wonderful stories written by Arnold Lobel. This is the Frog and Toad Treasury, which is a really fun one to give as a gift because then the child is getting all of the Frog and Toad books in one collection. This is a really fun one to read. I feel like this is hilariously perfect for Soren's age right now. the author of Frog and Toad, also wrote a book called Owl at Home. It is so good. It is so funny. This one is like a level 2 reading book, so of course you just read it to your child, and it's about a very funny little owl who's, you know, kind of silly like Frog and Toad, just very innocent and kind of paranoid about little things, and he makes some silly decisions. But it is such a sweet book, and this one is so perfect for a 4-year-old. They are at the perfect age to find everything that Owl does totally funny and hilarious. My daughter loves it too. Sophie is 6 and she loves it. So it's not like they outgrow this kind of book right away. But I feel like they are at age 4, right on the cusp of understanding how ridiculous these characters are being, like Frog and Toad and Owl at Home. So this is a really sweet little book that I highly recommend as a gift idea. Something that I love to give our children at the start of the homeschool school year is more washable watercolors. I will insert a picture here so that you don't have to see how dirty and messy our watercolors are already, but we love the Crayola washable watercolors because they're washable. I love them because they're washable. And I like to get this brand of watercolor paper. It's called Artisto, but I'll link it down below. It's just a thicker kind of absorbent paper for doing watercolors, and I think it makes it less discouraging for younger kids when they're watercoloring, when they're painting. So we love to use this when we are painting, and I think it would be a really cute gift idea to give that together in a set, like paintbrushes, the washable watercolor paint, and some of this thick, nice paper. Another thing that I think is perfect for a 4-year-old boy is the game Old Maid. If you've heard of this game, basically it's about making matches and trying not to be the last one left holding one particular card that everyone's trying to avoid. It's kind of like Go Fish because you draw cards around in a circle. But we love this version of Old Maid. I'll see if I can find this one online. Sophie and Soren have loved it. Soren's been playing this back when he was like 3 and 3.5. He's really enjoyed this game, so I think it would be a really cute gift idea for a preschool aged boy. This next one is a puppet. Soren has this little finger, I guess it's a finger puppet, alligator. He loves it so much. It is a newer gift that he got from his great-grandma, and he is such a fan. I think little boys love to pretend not only that the animal is talking, but maybe that it is eating something. I'll see if I can find this one to link for you, but otherwise any little puppet is a great gift idea. I'll insert a picture here, but we love little stuffed animals that are made by Wild Republic, and they are birds. So we love Wild Republic birds because you squeeze the little bird and it has that recorded bird song. Soren really likes birds, and we have several of them kind of left over from times that Sophie got them as well. So we have a little collection. If the little boy you're shopping for loves birds, then this is a really fun gift idea because you can get several birds in a little set for them, or you can just get one at a time, and you can really go through all sorts of different bird species and find the specific birds that are their favorite. This last gift idea is a newer development, or a new favorite in our family, because Soren just got this for at his birthday party from his grandparents, and it's called Clixo, or these toys are called Clixo. Now they are magnetic, made out of kind of a thick plastic, but it's flexible, and they hook right on top of each other, but they still are able to spin and stay, you know, magnetically on each other. And Soren has created helicopters out of this, and Sophie has created animals and tunnels. There are so many things that you can make out of these Clixo. It's Clixo, and I will link it down below for you. This is the starter set of Clixo, I believe, but you can expand and get even more pieces for it. It's also very satisfying, even for adults, kind of like a fidget thing. These are flexible, they're not easily broken or ripped, and they're wonderful. I'm really pleased with these Clixos, and what a fun gift idea. So thank you, Mom, for getting these for Soren, and I wanted to pass along this gift idea. So that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it was helpful for you to see some of these gift ideas for a little boy. It's so fun, I feel like, to shop for a little boy and all of their interests. So hopefully it was helpful for you. If you want to stick around, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also make sure you give this video a thumbs up because that helps my videos do better on on YouTube. I have a little goal I want to reach by the end of the year. We'll see if we get there on YouTube. So I would love it if you would consider subscribing. I also have an email list if you would like some extra content that you can't necessarily get here on YouTube. And I have an online motherhood course called the Present Mama Playbook, which I love so much. It's a passion project of mine because I love encouraging and helping other moms whenever and wherever I can. It is closed for enrollment right now, but if you are looking for strategies to climb out of chaos and overwhelm and have a household that runs more smoothly and have a fresh perspective on motherhood, then make sure you join the waitlist for the Present Mama Playbook down below. Thanks again for watching. I hope today's video was fun and helpful for you, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.